That was a close one. England are through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and you know it's getting serious because all of your mates, who usually don't give a shit about football, who think tiki-taka is an Indian food, and who support Manchester United, are suddenly posting "It's coming home" on Facebook. Even more shocking than England winning their first knockout game in a World Cup for 12 years was that it was won on penalties for the first time in 4 attempts. Harry Kane has more success than that in the annual Spurs tongue twister competition. Credit has to go to Gareth Southgate, surely. He saw the possibility of a penalty shootout and he prepared his team accordingly. No, not according to Terry Butcher, who was speaking before the match on BBC 5 Live.
How can England use the fact that Gareth Southgate has missed a penalty in a significant shootout? Can they use it to help them?
Not really. I mean, he's not there to coach you or encourage you.
He's the head coach. Isn't that exactly what he's there to do? Why is he even in Russia? To drink vodka? To see the sights? To help sell waistcoats? I think it's less an insight into the England training camp and more an insight as to why Terry Butcher has never quite made it as a top-flight manager. Even if you weren't watching the game, chances are you would have known the results because you would have heard the noise as the whole of England exploded into celebration and mostly relief. This was captured perfectly by Ian Wright and Lee Dixon in the ITV studios.
And the reaction here in the studio, Wrighty can't watch. And that will be mirrored up and down the land as England finally win a shootout.
I've gone mental.
Get a room, boys. God bless him. He's an Arsenal fan. He's forgotten what winning games feels like. It must be great being on TV at times like this, being able to capture the mood of a nation, or at least it's good being on TV if you're actually getting to talk about the football. Less so if you're Ross Atkins, who was trying to do a technology news update for the BBC when the production office behind him were very much watching the penalty shootout.
Different lists, playlists, fresh gospel, morning commute, the workout, soul coffee, all. Something's happened. Colombia have missed, so if England score, they are going through. I'm going to persevere, and we are now in a situation where if England score this goal, which I'd love to show you, but we don't have the rights, they are through. And I think that means England are through.
Very patriotic. Although that does mean those BBC employees were watching ITV. Is that allowed? So, England are into the quarter-finals of the World Cup, where they're going to play Sweden. Bloody hell. If football wasn't coming home before, it's certainly now in a taxi, pulling into the driveway and looking for its front door keys. Who saw this coming? Well, possibly a Japanese octopus called Raboit, who, like Paul the Octopus before him, amazingly was managing to predict Japan's results in the World Cup. So let's go and ask this clairvoyant octopus how England are going on, shall we? Are we going to get past the quarter-finals?
And an octopus that correctly predicted all of Japan's World Cup results has been killed and turned into sashimi. The fisherman who caught Rabio decided he could make more money by selling him as food than from his clairvoyance.
Oh, bet he didn't see that one coming. I guess that's kind of the equivalent of eating the goose that lays the golden egg, isn't it? I mean, if it wasn't an octopus and it could actually pick football results and the whole story wasn't complete bollocks, but yeah, it's still a little bit short-sighted. But something's gone wrong here. Here's an octopus that can correctly pick match predictions. It gets the results right and it's turned into sushi. They should have put him on Soccer Saturday and turned Paul Merson into calamari. That is it, we are done. This show is available as a podcast and a vodcast as well, so you can watch or listen however suits you. If you want to find the links to subscribe to the video or the audio version or find our YouTube channel, then just head over to ontheleftside.co.uk because that is where it's at in every sense of the word. See you next time.